is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi Conor the Destroyer. And with that,
this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
what a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He missed with that jab. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good left hand.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter right hand again. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He misses with that jab. Good counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Mix it up, body and head, be smart, change your angle. Okay, and tackle right at the
Here we go, it's round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Neither man really defending themselves. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of that sport.
Nice punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I love that shot. Great.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he just misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And a counter left. Great counter right-handed. Nice counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. He parries away that left hook. A perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Easton with that uppercut. Good counter punching from both these fighters. And he misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great work. Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, don't wait for the Lord. Now, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
They exchange punches. They score again with the left hand. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him down. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he just missed with that left jab. That counter shot lands. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Jab does not score. That left counterpunch will score. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Be smart, change your angle. Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work, you thinking. So look, just put the jab and don't get carried away. Think back with tension under what you can.
Let's start the 6th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with that jab. Lands with the right counter. Nothing but air with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? That jab doesn't find a home.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Right punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. Just missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. On the right. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Relax, relax. Now go into the Lord. Now he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Good counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. You'd like to see more jabs. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
These two are the perfect dance partners. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Can't find the home of that jab. Got out of the way that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Okay, stop this. Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. Left counter scores. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Under a power power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Why aren't they defending? Can they figure out the combination to this safe? This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess. When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to.
Canelo in serious jeopardy. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Punch, counter punch. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't give me no free shots. Keep calm. Great round. Now, relax. Now, don't wait for the load. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
Swing and a miss with the hook. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Good job of cutting off the ring, making sure his opponent cannot get out of trouble. How did they survive that? Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Nobody home with that hook. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
And the right can't find a home. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's right. Don't let him get that confidence. This is him expressing about his death tank now. Keep what?
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell for round 10. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can't find a home for that jab. Hey, those punches add up. They miss with the jab. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. 10 seconds left. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Don't put the jab and don't get carried away. Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here and we'll start tiring out.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Let's start 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
We both. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.